Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So those of you who know me know that I love to read and I love getting new books and learning, especially in this new journey I'm in for network marketing. So today I'm going to talk about your first year in network marketing, and this book is by Mark Yarnell and Renee Reed Yarnell. Now it's not the newest book. I know new books come out all the time. This one is actually from 1999. Now, in it, even though some of the things are outdated, there's a lot of useful information in here. And it's kind of, to me, it was almost like what to expect when you're expecting for pregnant moms, right? So this goes over a lot of the things that, especially when you're new, that you're going to run into in business, especially online nowadays, and how to react to the things that happen. And there's also examples from people that the Yarnells have worked with. So in Ignoring the Rejection Rocket, he states that as you grow personally, so will your network marketing business. And as your business grows, so will you. So for me, this was especially important because, like with a lot of other things, when you're putting your effort into one thing to help that grow, it also helps you grow and become better. And it's like a cycle, right? The other thing that's super important is that rejection, you don't take it personally. It's merely an indicator that whoever you're talking to, it's not the right time in their lives, right? So it can also become a force for good in your business. It helps you learn, okay, if I'm being rejected for this reason or that reason, how can I figure out a way to work around those reasons and become better? Now, I feel that these 3 points are super important, especially for the newest person to grasp, because I know what it feels like to be rejected. It happens to me every day. And at one point, it almost made me quit and just go get a regular traditional job. But you have to remember why you're doing this and realize that anything worth having doesn't come easily. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. And like, my mentors say, you have to have a why that makes you cry. You have to have a why that's so strong, it pulls you to keep going and be persistent. Now, the next topic that is covered in the book is dodging the depression torpedo. Dodging the depression torpedo. So attrition, that's people dropping out of your business, is a basic fact in the industry. It's going to happen no matter what. And it can account to for as much as a 75% dropout rate. Now, that might be different now because, again, this book was written in 1999. And if you feel like quitting, you call your upline. Upline support can make or break a new networker in their early months. And this is why it's so important that when you embark on this journey, you make sure that you have the 3 most important things: a good support system, the right community, and the right opportunity. Now, you alone have control over your attitude and how you react to things. And if you exercise that control from within, then your outward behavior, how you react to things, is going to naturally follow your inner reaction. When I got started, I joined 3LE Team. And I got really lucky that I found them, because I have heard so many horrendous horror stories about people joining opportunities, and as soon as their payment's gone through, their upline disappears. They have no training, they have no idea what they're doing, and then they drop out. And this creates and helps continue the negative opinion about MLM, right? So you also don't want to stop recruiting because there is such a high attrition rate, because people are looking for a lotto ticket instead of a business. You want to continue to recruit, and you need to learn how to control your emotions, because like the saying goes, the problem isn't the problem is your reaction to the problem. Another point that they make in this section is blocking the false expectation tank. Now, I'm sure you've all seen them. You're scrolling through your timeline on Facebook and somebody's waving a wad of cash, or they're standing in front of fancy cars or fancy houses, right? Those are false expectations, because they're not telling you the hard work, the time, the effort, the patience that goes into it. They're trying to lure you in with the flash, right? And another thing that they mention in this section is that part-time efforts, well, that's fine. There's no reason why you cannot do this part-time if that's what you're looking for, but at the same time, you can't expect a full-time income. Now, there's no one that we can present the MLM opportunity to as a chance for success. You can tell anybody about it, but you need to be cautious and distinguish between the fact that while everybody can, not everybody will. Sorry. And I almost fell victim to this when I first became interested, because, again, the flashy cars, I got lured in. I thought of it, okay, if this person can do it, why can't I? But I'm so thankful for my mentors, because they helped me understand that, again, it's going to take time. Just like any other business, you can't expect it to be in profit in the first week, in the first month. It does take time. Excuse me. The other thing they talk about is fending off the scatterbomb. New networkers can be handed everything on a silver platter. You tell them exactly what to do, how to do it, but if they refuse to duplicate the simple system that's already been tried and tested and has been proven effective for others, they're going to have a very hard time. The key to building a successful business is to stick with one system long enough to let it work. If you want to avoid being scattered and keep total clarity of your vision, because you need that clarity to focus and actually progress in your goals, you need to reevaluate how to better serve and be served by your team. And that's a huge part of 3LA. We serve from the heart. This isn't for us, this is to help you. And I think this is one of the most important parts of the book, especially in this day and age, where everywhere on the internet you see so many different programs on how to get leads or how to get conversations, whatever it might be. But just like anything else, you have to give what you're using, the system that your team has in place, time to work and not jump from program to program, because duplication in this industry is essential. And if you're bouncing all over the place, then not only does your downline not know what to do, they're confused and they can't duplicate, right? So you have to have what one of my mentors Calvin Becerra calls a farmer's mentality. You plant the seeds and you need to allow them the time to grow. A good majority of this book ultimately goes over and boils down to mindset, consistency, and determination. And I've come to realize, not just from this book, but other books that I've read, that it's important to be consistent and have that growth mindset, like you'll find me talk about in other videos. So you'll see quite a few videos of that on my channel. So my final thoughts on this book is that for someone new to the industry, or even a veteran of the industry. It's a great book that gives you insight into what you're going to go through, what you can expect, and how to handle it, again, with the real life experiences of their associates. This not only helps you as a new person understand how to face and rise above these challenges, but also helps remind the veteran of what they faced when they were new so they can better help their downline. Now, again, this was written in 1999, so some of the things are outdated, like using a fax machine or physical mail. But all in all, I would definitely recommend this book because it's not so much the actual detail of it being a fax, but the fax message or a physical mail, but the concept. So that's it for today. You can pick this up on Amazon. I think I paid like $10 for it. And it's not a long, I mean, for me, I read really fast, but it's almost 300 pages, so you could probably read it in a week or so. If you'd like to see a specific book review, let me know. I do have more coming. Just drop your request in the comment box below, and I'll see you soon.